Good day everybody, hope you're all doing fine. I just got back from the hospital. Yesterday around 8 a.m. DEANE started feeling unwell. Her tummy really started hurting, and she thought it might be a good idea to have a scan to see what's going on, because she's had problems with her tummy before, but this was really more severe. So I think she realized it was, or it could potentially be, well, really a serious problem that needed to be taken care of. So we went to a private clinic nearby and see if they could give her a scan of her belly. And unfortunately, I think they just did it once a week on Fridays. So we had to find another solution. We continued to a nearby hospital a bit further down the road. I've never been there before. I didn't even know there was a hospital in that area. They were not able to help us before tomorrow, so we still had to find another solution. Eventually we ended up in a hospital in Mandawi, one that we have been before when April had some medical complications. It must have been several years ago. So we knew the hospital. It's a good hospital, and DEANE was admitted there I think yesterday around 7 or 8 p.m. and I just went back home to pick up some stuff, and then I will go back again. It's a bit of a twist of my holiday, especially since on Monday we had been celebrating my birthday, and then the day after DEANE falls sick, and then you end up in this cycle of trying to find a hospital, trying to find out what's the problem. And it appeared that she is suffering from acute appendicitis, which means that she will undergo surgery. I think she is due for surgery in about 2 hours from now. So when I'm done taping this, I will go back. April took me back here to pick up some stuff, and then we'll go back to the hospital and await her surgery. Of course, we cannot be there when she's in the operation room. Afterwards, she might. It might take, I think, about 2 hours for her to recover in the recovery room, and then she will be, well, not released yet, but she could go back to her room, the room that we have in the hospital where we can stay, not just DEANE and me, but also some family members who drop by and support her along the way. It's a lot of there's a lot of waiting time. People who are a bit familiar with the Philippines know that that's not really a surprise. It will not come as a surprise that there's a lot of waiting involved in going to a hospital, or actually I think also other governmental bodies that you have to visit for whatever you need. You have to go from counter A to counter B and counter C. They're very good with paperwork. Actually, they create tons of paperwork. But anyway, the most important thing is that DEANE is having a good result after the surgery. They will just, I hope she will be doing fine in just a couple of hours from now. So that's all for now. Oh, by the way, yeah, she might also not be able to come with me to the Netherlands. Well, I suppose it will take maybe 1, 2, 3 weeks to fully recover, and I don't think it would be advisable for her to take a long flight. Our flight is scheduled for this week's Sunday, so that's just a couple of days from now. It's 4 days to go, so we should reschedule her flight. We'll see when she can come back. On the other hand, it might be nice for her to spend the holidays, like Christmas and New Year's Eve, here with her family in the Philippines. It's always a great time to be here around that time, the Yuletide season. And I will just be alone at home. Good day, everybody. I thought I might give you an update on the DEANE situation. Currently, she's still in the hospital, about to be released. I think in about 2 hours from now she will be released from the hospital. So that's really a relief, since she's been there for 4 days. And yeah, you would want her to be back home. It's quite strenuous to be in a hospital. Even though they take care of her very well, they keep coming in, right, entering the room with some medicine, or she needs to undergo a treatment. And after a couple of days, yeah, you really want to go home. So I'm glad that she will be released shortly. We're gonna pick her up today, but of course you need to get clearance of everything there, like all the paperwork needs to be finished, and of course the payment, etc, etc. So all will be fine, and I'm just very happy that we went there because, as I told you before, she had acute appendicitis, so it requires surgery, and there were actually some other things that had to be taken care of. She was also in need of some antibiotic treatment because there was some other issue, so they took care of that. And that antibiotic treatment, I think that she needs to continue that for the next 2 weeks, but she can just do it from home. She will probably be given some pills, or I don't know, or she might need a regular checkup with her family doctor. It also means that she cannot come with me to the Netherlands because our flight is scheduled for tomorrow. I already checked in and I rebooked her flight, and she will be going to the Netherlands in the midst of January, so she's got time to recover, because it's still a surgical procedure that you're undergoing, and yeah, it's not really something small. You really need time to recover from that. So that's a bit of a disappointing end to my holiday here, since we spent the last 4 days at the hospital. So not much of a holiday. But in the beginning of my holiday here, we went to Singapore, which was really nice. Although we also had a disappointment there because her niece couldn't come. She wasn't allowed to fly because they were asking for some documentation that we didn't have. Anyway, that's already in the past. So that's about it for now. So we're gonna pick her up, and I'm really glad that she will be back here at home. And, yeah, I hope she will just be totally fine very soon. She will have a speedy recovery, and she will be fit to fly again in a couple of weeks from now. So that's an update that I wanted to share with you. I will just get ready now, pack some things, and we'll be on our way.